Atonement for Me, episode 24. So I painted my room. Hey Magical Misfits, it's Kate and Ivy, and welcome back to Atonement for Me. So I painted my room, and it was one of the things that I was most excited to do when I got my own house. And I'm terrible at interior decorating. That would be considered, I don't know, normal, average, home living kind of way. I have an amalgamation of everything in my house, and I can't ever decide on a single style. So I was lying in my room one night looking around, just trying to figure out what I could put on my walls, what kind of colors, and going through Pinterest and things. And then I thought, I really want to have something different. I kind of want to paint, like, not just paint a single color, but actually paint my room and see what would happen. And I'm terrible at the whole planning stage of seeing an entire finished vision at the start. I kind of have ideas and concepts, and then I'll go with it. So initially, what I wanted to do was I wanted to have just a little strip of a mural and do a little bit of an abstract mural painting, because I told Tyler when we were talking that one day I would paint like a mural in his house. So as an homage to him, I painted the corner of my room, and then just having a little mural in the corner of the room turned into painting that wall, and then matching that wall to the other wall, and then matching that to the other wall. And now it's kind of spread from from inside my room out to the rest of the house. So it might end up being a larger mural than anticipated. I've shown little clips and videos on Instagram and social media of just little processes, but you can't actually capture how much detail is actually going in there, right, Vates? I know. He's like, it's my room too, guys. Oh, I had a lot to do with the design. Yeah? You wanna tell us about it, buddy? Your paw's in the wire there. Paw, give him your paw. You're stuck, buddy. Come on. Paw. There you go. Hi, bud. You want to talk about your room? You want to talk about your room? Your sparkly, fantastic room? So not only have I put many different colors in my room, different shades, I have a lot of different textures and a lot of different finishes. So there's some paints that are matte, there are some that have an opalescent, some with shimmer, and there is a lot of glitter in my room. Just because everybody expects that from my house, and it looks really, really cool in the sunlight to have the walls kind of shimmer. And the nice thing is, because of that, at nighttime, it really changes the way that the room looks, because the light gets reflected in different ways all around. So it's more of an interactive piece of art, and it's not something that I've ever really done before, and it's definitely been a really fun project. But when I started painting the initial mural, I had no idea how many things were just floating around in my head that just needed to be ironed out. processing things from last year or things that I was currently going through, thoughts and just scrambled bits of emotion that were kind of misplaced. You forget all of that when you're just trying to go on every single day. You forget about the little things that have been accumulating and accumulating and accumulating. And then when you see the world explode around you, it's really difficult to find your bearing when you have no point of reference. And so as I was painting my room, because the actual act of painting is really, really sensuous and it's really, really intimate. It's that repetitive motion. It's those little touches that create something because you're reworking light and it doesn't have to be exact. You're putting your thoughts and emotions into emotion, and that becomes the artwork on the wall in this case. But I had no idea how much of an outlet I had severed being so busy with other life things or work or anything of last year. It was like when you've come to your breaking point and you just cry, and that catharsis of just being able to let everything out and it's just all gone and you're able to just kind of breathe again after that because it's not weighing on you anymore. It's not that cloud. That's kind of what was coming out from when I was painting. And when there were days of just craziness, whether it was news or personal dramas or family things, I was just in this little bubble and I was creating my own safe space. I was kind of weaving that little nest for me that is a home for myself, a safety environment for myself that I haven't had in such a long time. And I've been searching for that feeling, for that calm, content security for so long that it didn't really occur to me to create it for myself. And that in itself, when I'm thinking and processing and pulling these emotions out of me, is one of the times that my art gets the craziest, but also I learn the most about myself as well as the kind of way I can expand my horizons or my limits of creativity. It's the entire swirling essence of me in a really weird way that I'm not trying to sound like a crazy hippy dippy artist, which I mean, I am, and I understand that. And I know that I'm super weird and I kind of off the cuff there, but there's just something about colors that speaks to my soul. And that's just the tea. Come and see my room. So that's where I started the mural. So it just was that strip and it kind of expanded outwards. So that elevated to this side, which would be kind of the cathedral. And then I had the window, the mirrors reflect the window so that at nighttime, the reflection in the window is the reflection of the mirrors. So it actually makes it look like it's actually a huge cathedral going through the light, which I absolutely love, especially when you have like a candle flickering through it. And then when you turn the lights out, you can see all of the glitter because it's super, super holographic. So the cathedral that I had here gets mirrored on this side. But as you can probably see, there's a ton of glitter and even some rhinestones. So it kind of brightens up that space. No blacks at all. That way the metallic is going to reflect the natural sunlight into the room to make it a bigger space. And then as you walk out, we still get my Banksy Cathedral in the hall, which is going to connect to another mural. So the Banksy Cathedral becomes the trees, which becomes my little arch to enter into the room, and then you have my room. At least it's unique.